Hello, I am Dr. Sudha from Government Science College Autonomous, Bengaluru. In this session, let us discuss about the differential equations of first order and higher degree. In the previous session, we have used the notation dy by dx is equal to p, where p is the small letter here. So dy by dx is denoted by small p. And we have also expressed the first order and higher degree equations in the form f of x comma y comma p equal to 0, where once again p is dy by dx. So there are different types of equations. In the previous session, we have discussed about equations solvable for p. In this session, we are going to discuss about equations solvable for x. We also have equations solvable for y as well as Clairaut form. In this session, let us discuss about equations solvable for x. So first, let us take the equation f of x comma y comma p equal to 0, which can be solved for x in terms of p and y. That is, given an equation which contains x, y, p, one can solve for x in terms of p and y. So the working rule is we need to write the equation in the form x is equal to g of y comma p. That is, x is expressed as a function of y and p. In the second step, we differentiate both sides with respect to y, and we get dx by dy is equal to a function of y comma p comma dp by dy. Since we have x on the left hand side, we are differentiating with respect to y, so we get dx by dy. But dy by dx is p, therefore dx by dy becomes 1 by p. So 1 by p is equal to a function of y, p, and derivative of p with respect to y. In the third step, we solve the first order linear differential equation thus obtained in step 2, which is in the variables y and p, and we get a solution f of y comma p comma c equal to 0, where c is the constant of integration. In the fourth step, we eliminate p between the two equations, that is the given equation x is equal to g of y comma p, and the solution thus obtained in step 3, that is f of y comma p comma c equal to 0, we get the complete solution. Now let us solve some examples. First example, solve y is equal to 2px plus y square into p cube. Here we can observe that x is linear and it is the only term which contains x, whereas y is quadratic as well as p is cubic. So we can express this equation given to us as x is equal to y minus y square into p cube divided by 2p. So we have obtained an expression x in form of a function which contains y and p. In the second step, we need to differentiate this with respect to y, so that we get dx by dy equal to, here we can see that this is in the form of u by v. So let us use quotient rule of differentiation. So the denominator 2p into derivative of the numerator, that is derivative of x is 1 minus of derivative of y square into p cube. Here you have product of two functions. So we need to use product rule. So let us differentiate y square, the first function. We obtain 2y into the second function, that is p cube, minus y square, the first function, into derivative of p cube with respect to y. So we get 3p square into dp by dy. So this is denominator into derivative of the numerator minus numerator, that is y minus y square into pq, into derivative of the denominator, that is derivative of 2p with respect to y. So we get 2 into dt by dy. This whole thing divided by the denominator square, that is 2p whole square, which gives us 4p square. So next step, we are going to substitute dx by dy as 1 by p. And here in the numerator, we expand all the terms so that we get 2p minus 4y p power 4 minus 6y square into p cube into dp by dy minus 2y into dp by dy plus 2y square into p cube into dp by dy, whole thing divided by 4p square. Next we simplify and then cross multiply to get. So here we can cancel out 1p in both the denominators, and when we cross multiply we get 4p is equal to 2p minus 4yp power 4 minus 4y square p cube, because here you have minus 6 times and here we have plus 2 times. So it gives us minus 4 times y square p cube into dp by dy, and this minus 2y dp by dy. Now in the next step, we collect the terms containing dp by dy. So we get 4y square p cube plus 2y into dp by dy equal to minus 2p minus 4y into p power 4. So when we shift the terms not containing dp by dy to the other side, we get minus 2p minus 4y p power 4. So in the next step, we are going to remove a common factor on the left hand side as well as the right hand side. In the left hand side, we can remove 2y. So we get 2y into 2y p cube plus 1 into dp by dy. And on the right hand side, we can remove minus 2p common. So we get minus 2p into 1 plus 2y into p cube. Now you can observe that this factor, that is 1 plus 2y into p cube, is on either side. So when we shift everything to the other side, we get an expression of this form. Here let us remove this 2y p cube plus 1 common. So we obtain 2y p cube plus 1 into 2y dp by dy plus 2p equal to 0. Here each factor is equated to 0. So let us equate the first factor to 0. So we get 2y p cube plus 1 equal to 0. We are going to ignore this factor since it doesn't contain dp by dy. So we choose the second factor, that is 2y dp by dy plus 2p equal to 0. So let us solve this first order differential equation now. So to solve this, we are going to separate the variables and we get dp by p plus dy by y equal to 0. Now to obtain the solution, we need to integrate. So integrating, we get integral dp by p plus integral dy by y is equal to log c. So here we are taking log c as the constant of integration, because on the left hand side both the integrals will give us in logarithms. So dp by p gives us log p, dy by y gives us log y, and that is equal to log c. So on the left hand side we can write this as log of yp equal to log c. Now we get yp is equal to c, and from here we get p is equal to c by y. Now we have p is equal to c by y. So let us substitute this value of p in the given expression, that is y is equal to 2px plus y square into p cube. So let us substitute the value for p. So here we get y is equal to 2 into p, that is c by y into x, plus y square into p cube, that is c by y whole cube. Let us simplify this. So on simplification, we get y square is equal to 2cx plus c cube, and this is the solution to the given differential equation. Now let us solve one more example. So solve p is equal to tan of x minus p by 1 plus p square. So this is the given expression. Now we need to express this as x equal to a function of y and p. So let us take tan inverse. So we get tan inverse of p equal to x minus p by 1 plus p square. Now let us shift this term to the other side and we get x equal to tan inverse p plus p by 1 plus p square. So this is the first step of solution. Now we need to differentiate this expression with respect to y. So we know how to differentiate tan inverse p as well as p by 1 plus p square. So here we are going to apply quotient rule and let us now differentiate with respect to y. So on differentiating with respect to y, on the left hand side we get dx by dy. And on the right hand side, tan inverse p gives us 1 over 1 plus p square into dp by dy plus the derivative of 1 over p by 1 plus p square. So denominator into derivative of the numerator, that is dp by dy, minus numerator, that is p, into derivative of the denominator. So derivative of 1 is 0. So p square gives us 2p into dp by dy. This whole thing divided by the denominator square, that is 1 plus p square whole square. Now let us simplify this. So the numerator here gives us 1 plus p square minus 2p square into dp by dy. So we get 1 minus p square into dp by dy. Now on further simplification, so we get 1 plus p square plus 1 minus p square divided by 1 plus p square whole square into dp by dy. So in the numerator, p square gets cancelled and we get 2 divided by 1 plus p square whole square into dp by dy. Further, let us separate the variables. On separating the variables, so cross multiply this dy to the left hand side and this p to the right hand side. We get dy is equal to 2p divided by 1 plus p square whole square into dp. Now to obtain the solution, we need to integrate. So integrating, we get integral dy equal to integral 2p dp whole thing divided by 1 plus p square whole square plus c, a constant of integration. So on the left hand side, we obtain y and on the right hand side, we get minus 1 over 1 plus p square plus c. Now let us eliminate p between the solution equation and the given equation, or else both the equations put together constitute the entire solution or the complete solution. Therefore, the solution is x is equal to tan inverse p plus p by 1 plus p square. This is the given equation and the solution obtained is y is equal to minus 1 over 1 plus p square plus c. Both these equations represent the solution, that is the complete solution of the given differential equation. Thank you.